Having a morning routine is crucial to set you up for the day. It's the little habits that you perform every morning that will help the day become a little bit more smoother. I used to be someone that would just wake up literally 20 minutes before the gym and I would rush out of the door. This would leave me feeling very angry, half of the time very hungry, and I had no motivation for the day. All I wanted to do was step back in the bed. Now I've been having a morning routine for the past couple of years, and it is the time where I really prioritize myself every single morning. I give myself the time before I start any work, before I have any social contact with anyone. I make sure that I'm giving some time to myself just so I can set myself right for the day. If you are someone that wakes up every day and you snooze your alarm, or you rush to work, you rush to gym, this video is for you, because that was once me. Morning routine has the biggest impact on me, and by all means I'm not saying you need to do every single thing I do in this video, but it's just what's worked for me. So take what you want and leave what you want. Not every day, but I do try to wake up at 6 a.m. and before you hit the snooze button, you want to get out of bed. Why? Because that bed will get more and more comfortable the more you lay in it and procrastinate about why you shouldn't leave. Once that alarm goes off, your body is now getting ready to be woken up, and when you hit snooze and go back to sleep, that is your cycle starting again, and that's why you wake up feeling groggy and grumpy. So when that alarm goes off, that's when you want to wake up. After I wake up, have my hot water, I like to go ahead and start my journaling for the day. I am such an advocate for journaling in the morning. I literally just got mine from Big W because I am just starting off journaling like this year. So I honestly didn't know if I was going to be sticking to it or if I just wanted to really try it out, and I have been consistently journaling throughout this whole year, and we are in the middle of the March right now. So to anyone that's contemplating like I was, I am such an advocate for journaling now, because just having your thoughts out on paper, you let them out, and I feel like it makes me feel so much more stress-free, as well as me addressing my problems, and they're all just not in my head, because when everything is in your head it can feel quite cluttered. So when my thoughts are out on paper, I know how to deal with them, I know they're written down, and overall it just makes me feel so much better, because it's kind of like talking to a friend, but you're not actually talking to them, you're dealing with them on your own by just writing them down. After I finished my reading and my journaling, I go ahead and look at the list of the things that I have planned the night before, because that way I'm not procrastinating this morning. I've made a commitment to myself the night before about my goals, my jobs for the day, and that means I will be sticking to them. For someone that has zero energy in the morning to cook anything, my go-to is the chia seed pudding, because it really just leaves me feeling so energized, so full. And it's just so good for your gut overall, and the fact that I don't have to think about making anything, my breakfast is ready in the fridge for me to just grab, is what I love. Depending on how I'm feeling in the morning, I would sometimes make a matcha, just because matcha doesn't leave me feeling jittery like coffee does. And matcha has so many benefits overall. I would normally use a sugar-free syrup, or sometimes I just use maple syrup. I normally do like to switch up my morning routines as much as I can. Today I woke up and decided to have a shower first thing. Normally I do smash out a workout, but today I actually had my Pilates booked in later for the day, so I decided to shower and then I will be going for a walk after. As women, our hormones are fluctuating and our mood is not the same every single morning, so it's very important for you to see how you are feeling every morning and then taking it at your own pace, whether that's just going for a walk or going to Pilates or even doing an intense session at the gym. Just take it slow and prioritize yourself.
But what we know is if it's repeated and excessive day in, day out, it can affect how you, and this is how you started the question, a lot of misinformation. And there are influencers who talk about meal 30 minutes earlier. On average, people who have a dip consume 320 calories more.
I really like to listen to a podcast in the morning, whether I'm driving to the lake or the gym or even Pilates, and it really just helps me educate myself on the topic that I'm lacking any education on, or I just want to grow more in a certain field. Absolutely love going for walks, just being out and about in the nature, catching some sun, and just being out sometimes really just elevates your mood, and it always leaves me feeling so much better. Once I've done my workout, I've had my breakfast, and I've just done my very basics of the morning routine, I then move on to doing a task that I would be dreading, and sometimes it can be filming because my energy is not there all the time, so I like to smash that out first. So this morning was all about putting your makeup on and filming, which I really was not feeling, but sometimes you cannot listen to your feelings how you feel. Sometimes you have to trust yourself that you will feel so much better when that boring dreadful task is done. Although I love filming, but this time I was just not feeling it, so I thought let's smash it out first thing in the morning. Once my boring task is done, I would then go ahead and make some lunch. I like to keep my lunch so simple, and it does not have to be complicated, because when it does get complicated, sometimes that's when you might have unhealthy food instead of cooking at home. I think for lunch it's very important that you cook something light that has protein, some carbs, and some veggies, because every time I go out for lunch, I have noticed that I feel so full and it just makes me want to nap after. I feel so sluggish, so it's just very important just to have lunch within that sweet spot. I think with your lunches, it's very important to just keep it simple. And for me, that would normally be anything with eggs, some veggies, and some sort of carbs, because that way I'm hitting my protein intake. During lunch, I take my time to be eating and just being grateful for the food that I am eating. And by that time, I have done my very productive morning routine, which normally consists of everything that I've talked about in this video. And as I said, take your morning routine as it suits you. It doesn't have to be complicated, and it doesn't have to be simple. It has to be what works for you. This is my morning routine, and this is exactly what works for me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.